So just dropped off Cindy at her archive where she does her research. Going to walk to the coffee shop now. So one of the things I really love about living in Hanoi is that because the cost of living is so cheap, like for example, my apartment, I'm only paying like 380 US a month for my studio apartment. And not having to worry about money allows me to focus on a lot more creative work. And part of me, I just feel sad that, part of me feels sad that not everyone's able to afford this privilege and luxury, because I think half the time, at least living in America, you're just thinking about paying the rent and putting food on the table, paying bills, paying off loans and debt, whatnot. And I think almost anybody and everybody should live a life where, I mean, your basic needs are met, you don't live in a fancy apartment or you don't have a ton of money, but you just have time to do creative work. So whether that's writing or making videos or making music, dancing, theater, art, whatever kind of art, I think it's super exciting. Obviously, living here in Hanoi is advantageous for me because the coffee is really good, so I'm always caffeinated. I think caffeine and coffee is probably one of the best creative stimulants to just get shit done. And also having super fast Wi-Fi. I was visiting my friend Greg and some other friends in Australia, and oh my god, in Sydney the Wi-Fi was so slow. It was like I was on a 28.8K modem again, sipping Wi-Fi through a straw. And I'm like, how can people do any creative work if the Wi-Fi is so slow? So I think those are probably the two biggest requisites to being creative in life is one, good coffee, two, fast Wi-Fi, and I guess the last is just freedom of time and schedule. And I know a lot of you guys who watch this video, you guys might be students, full-time students, have 9-to-5 office jobs, day jobs, but I genuinely believe that no matter what your situation in life is, you could do creative work. When I used to work my 9-to-5 job, I would just wake up a little bit earlier than I usually went to work, like 30 minutes earlier. And I'm not a very early riser either. And I just do like 30 minutes of writing in the morning. I would often use my lunch breaks at work. I'd have like a 30-minute lunch break. I would just pack my own lunch, eat a sandwich real quick at the desk, and then just go out for like 20-25 minutes and just take photos around the office. Even after work, when I'm tired and stressed out, I'll just walk around the block and shoot some street photos at night, because I think no matter what your situation is, you could always take life to the best advantage. Because I always thought, you know, I'll finally be happy the day I retire, I don't worry about money, blah blah blah, but problems don't go away. You're still stressed about money, finances, your health, your family, the future. So even now that I'm not worried really about finances or anything like that, then now it's like new problems, like, oh, move back to America, buy a house, or, you know, how are you gonna afford to have kids, or parents are getting older, how are you gonna take care of them? But I really do have faith that everything's gonna be okay, and for me, I just try to live every day like it's my last. And doing any sort of creative work and publishing a lot, because I mean, I'm a bit of a hypocrite because I like to think like all killer, no filler, and just don't upload stuff for the sake of uploading stuff. But I think many of us suffer the opposite problems, that we become paralyzed, that we're perfectionists and we just never get anything done. And I think making it a practice to publish things, even things that are incomplete or works in progress, I think it's actually better for our creative souls, because you let out that creative steam and you just kind of let that steam drive you forward and to never slow down. And if anything, it's like I like the idea of being in a matted out black Lambo and speeding up life, because life is short. I have a lot of friends who died at a young age. I had a friend who died from a drunk driver when he was my friend was like 15 years old. He's in a car with his friends. Drunk driver in a 16-wheeler ran the red, killed me and killed my friend and his friends instantly. Super sad. So yeah, just kind of no matter what, like the analogy I like to think about it is, imagine you're just in the desert and you're parched with thirst and you're dying. You find the stream and you're going to drink as much of that water as you can before you die, because you don't know when you're going to get it again. So that stream of water in the desert and you're dying of thirst is life. Drink it up while you can. So, get my favorite coffee shop. Coke. Love this place. Chào em. Chào em. Em khỏe không?
Em khỏe.
Em tên gì?
Em tên Hiếu ạ.
Hiếu. Hiếu là hot boy. Anh tên là Eric.
Eric.
Yeah. Và anh Eric nghiện uống cà phê. Ok. Xin chào. Xin John một ly espresso. Nóng xuống ở đây. Come in. Alright, so I just ordered a Spro. Gonna plug in my laptop and do some work. Let's pulling it up. Currently working with 13-inch MacBook Pro, 2015 edition. Turn it on, and gonna chop up some videos and do some creative work. Alright, thanks guys for watching.